Hi ECE 270 students. I am working from home today and we have a bird that will not follow me around. So I'm just gonna leave her on my shoulder. I hope that's okay. I noticed when grading all of your quizzes from last week, there were a lot of typos in that quiz. I sincerely apologize. I must have gone through that one too quickly. So those have been fixed, and thank you for those of you who brought some of them to my attention, and for reading through those and guessing at what the question was supposed to be anyhow. This week we're going to talk more about nutrition. You're going to watch a TED Talk by Jamie Oliver that's really fascinating, gives you some really good ideas. Just 2 hours of teaching students about food can change food habits, and he had some really good points. I was thinking to myself as he was talking about them that my kids probably don't know what an eggplant is either. I've not really made those in the past, and how important families are in promoting food habits. So remember, when you're teaching children, you're also teaching families. So you're going to be doing a lot of work with parents, I'm sure, in your classrooms and centers. If you believe firmly in good nutrition choices, then sending information home, talking to parents about nutrition choices. I mean, believe it or not, I've seen kids come to kindergarten with 3 packets of Pop-Tarts for their breakfast, and they would sit there and eat them all. And it's a really tough conversation to have, but a really necessary one to say, hey, have you considered, maybe some healthier choices or smaller portion sizes, or I don't know. It is a difficult one because a lot of those, I don't want to say thought processes, because I don't think people always think about it, but a lot of those habits are so ingrained that they don't stop to say, oh, maybe my child is a little bit overweight. And sometimes parents don't take their kids to the pediatrician for the pediatrician to have that conversation with them, so it might end up being you. So be prepared for that. Also, know that there are different body sizes, so some families are larger than others, but there is a line when it becomes unhealthy. And then on the other side of the spectrum, you don't want to talk too negatively about food choices to kids, because then they might have the other problem that they're afraid to eat too much, or they don't want to get fat. So there is a healthy balance there. So we're talking about health with our kids, and we're modeling health. You will have a longer test this week, chapters 11 through 14. It's 25 questions, 50 points, and most of it is multiple choice. There are no essay type questions. So plan to spend a decent amount of time with your textbook in front of you taking that quiz or test. So I think that's all I have as for updates. I'll check back in about a week, and I've included another video underneath this one that's really short and worth watching about diet as well. Have a good week.